It's hot noon. It's hot noon. It's hot noon. Draw. Set up. Get ready.
Auntie 755 is here. The wait is over. Let's go.
Just kidding. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Just Kidding kids are the best kids, baby.
Yes, they are.
Are you ready?
It's hot noon. That. I'm ready. Let's go, y'all.
Hey, mama, how long should I wait? Wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding. Set up. Get ready. Time to put YouTube on the telly. 12 high noon Saturday, baby. Don't run with your cup, whoa, Nelly. Get around, slash water on your belly. Paint shows don't come on jelly. I love it, baby. We're artists, we art. The colors we choose. We use our brushes and fingers too. We're paint slayers, we slay the paint, create our masterpiece. We're cracking jokes, we're stretching out. We do this every week. We paint real things and sometimes cartoons. Drop down our tarps and meet at high noon. Other kids are outside, but we're in our zone. We just wanna paint with Auntie 755, so we're kidding.
It's fun.
Just kidding. We're kidding.
It's fun.
We're kidding. We're kidding.
It's fun.
We're kidding. We paint. We're artists and we are just kidding. Mama, how long should I wait? 12 high noon on Saturday. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday.
No time to play.
Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding.
Draw. And paint.
Ooh, getting my camera set up for y'all. What up, family? What's up, Just Kidding family? How everybody doing this afternoon? I hope y'all day is going good. Mine going good. Look, I'm ready. I'm set up. Are you guys set up to paint with me today? Let me know. I'm ready. Y'all know what we painting today. Some elephants. Yeah. I'm gonna put some elephants on for y'all. Now these elephants is playing and they're having a good time. And so, playful elephants is always cool. I did a little quick drawing of it. So we're going to really get into the paint. I don't have a reference photo for you guys to show you today, but I do have it over there on my iPad mini. So that's how I'm going to paint from my iPad mini today. If you want this reference photo, all you got to do is hit me in my email, 755mediaart@gmail.com, and I can get it for you. And that goes for everybody that's catching a replay as well. So let's get our camera set up so we can get started. I'm going to find some fun facts about elephants, and we're going to have a good time today. Until then, let's check on Mimi and see what she's up to. here we go, y'all. So these two playful elephants, one is hanging out on the back of the other one, you know what I mean? And they just kind of having fun out in the grassy area. So we're gonna let me pull y'all over a little bit. We are going to paint these guys. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let me see if I can kind of straighten it up for y'all a little bit. There we go. And apologize for my camera. I don't know, my electronics is just going wild today. Okay, so let's go. So I already got a line here. You see this line going across? This is my horizon line because they are outside, okay? So they're outside. So this is going to be my sky area, and this is going to be my grassy area. I always want you guys to get into doing your background first. It makes it easier, and then it's going to make our elephants pop off the page, okay? So this is just a, yeah, okay, I see you, Oreo Moss 88. Chatty Cheek Music, Accessory. Okay, I see y'all over there on the 755 Media side. Thank you for coming in, Rudy Crafton, Unbiased LLC. I appreciate all you guys. So let's get into this painting. So naturally, the sky is going to be blue. I'm going to paint it a vivid, bright blue. The grassy area. It's not going to be a realistic paint, you guys. It's just going to be something cute and fun to put in your room. Now, if you don't want to do an outdoor painting, you don't have to. You get your reference photo. It's not going to even have a background to it. It's just going to have these two elephants. Hey, Sleazy, welcome in. And so what you're going to do is paint your background color, anything you want. You can paint this section green, this section orange, this section yellow. You can put windows in. You can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? This is your painting to do. You're the artist. You know what I mean? You have a license. When you pick that paintbrush up and you say, I'm about to paint, you can paint whatever you want to paint, unless you have a client that asks you to paint it. And if they say they want an all yellow background like Chatty Cheek Music will want, then you paint it all yellow. If they say they want an all green background like Accessory will want, you paint it all green. You have to do what the client say. But if it's your painting, do what you want to do, okay? Now, I'm not sure why it's so dark looking. That's not going to help. Well, we're just going to get through today, you guys. You know, it's always a struggle bus when you live. So, I'm going to paint my painting with the outdoor theme. This is what I want to do for myself today, okay? So, I'm getting my biggest brush. And I am working on this is a 16 by 20, you guys. Now, you know, usually I paint smaller for y'all over here. But today I'm going to paint the 16 by 20. I want my elephants to be big. Okay. Today, this is what I'm going to do. All right. So I'm going to start out with some Brilliant Blue. Brilliant Blue by Liquitex Paint. I'm not sponsored by any paint, you guys, but this is what I have. So I'm going to work this Brilliant Blue. It's a heavy body paint. And you guys, if you're working with tempera paints or watercolors or crayons, whatever you are working with today, just make sure you put out just enough paint. And then you can always go back and add more paint if you need it on your palette, okay? Good afternoon, Sonny Sigler. Welcome in, sis. I appreciate you. Yeah, come on through. Unbiased. I see y'all. You said go over to Just Kidding channel and hit the like button. Okay. Drop the link. Somebody drop that link for the Just Kidding, please. So the people can go over there and hit it. All right? And also, I just want to say, shout out to Oreo Mouse 88. She went live today on Instagram, y'all. And she's doing she does coloring pages and baby doll modeling and posing. So I was just so happy to see that she was live today. I never caught her on Instagram. Just so happened I looked down at my phone and she said she's going live. And I'm like, what? Let me go see. And I went over there and I appreciate your work, sis. You know, the coloring book is the first gateway or introduction to art for many young people, you know. And so I can really appreciate. I'm gonna add some white to this because that's too doggone blue, right? So I don't really like that. So y'all go over there and make sure y'all check out Oreo Mouse 88 on Instagram. It is a kid-friendly channel. So please go over there and do that, please. Also, I want to give a shout out to Unbiased LLC over there customizing school garments. You saw that? That's beautiful, right? She's customizing. Let's go with some white. I'm just gonna add a whole clump of white in here and light my sky up because that was just too doggone brilliant. That blue is beautiful, but not for our sky today. When I get around my elephant, I'm gonna just stand my brush up and go along his body like that. And then, I'm just gonna add that in. I'm thinking about like right here, I was gonna put a third elephant because if y'all look right here, I don't know, you guys probably can't see it. Let me bring it over there to y'all. Let me bring it to you guys. On this reference photo that I'm using on my iPad mini, there's actually 3 elephants. See these 2 guys? And then look, whoop, 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 there you go, he's hiding. So, and then there was another one now, I cut that one off. But I just wanted these 2 because they're just playing and having a good time. Ain't that cute? So let's get them in there. But yeah, she's doing school garments, honey. Customizing book bags over there. So parents, if you are watching and you want your child to have something customized, please look up Unbiased LLC. And I know she will get your order rocking, okay? Because that's what she do. All right, so I'm just painting this in. And shout out to everybody else. I have a lot of crafter friends on the adult side, which is 755 Media. I'm sorry, kids, you're not welcome to come over there. But the parents are. Your parents are. If they're listening and watching it this afternoon, I want you to know that these people are throwing down over there. All my crafter friends. So come on over. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, my channel, and I'll get you connected with some pretty super cool people who can get your kids looking really stylish for the upcoming school season. Okay, well, I shouldn't say upcoming because it's already pretty much started, right, sissy? Yeah. All right, so I'm just dipping my brush in the water because I'm a little dry. And y'all know I like to do my sides and my tops. Okay, so I'm laying this down and I'm just show you what I'm doing with my wet brush, just going across the top like so. And because I want my sky to blend in, and when I'm done with the sky, I'm pretty much done with this color. So I want to go ahead and get it done. So I hope y'all can see it. It's not my panel, my canvas is kind of big, y'all. So you only gonna see so much at a time. So just know that that's what I am doing, and you make sure you do it too. Because art to me, this is my opinion now. Art to me is never complete unless your sides are done. You have your art looking good all the way around, right? All right, so pull this down. Give me a little bit more blue on here, a little bit more white on here. And I'm going to come over and let me get in the camera shot. And I'm just going to brush until I get my sides done. I'm going to put a little music on too, sissy, because I'm for the music is like today. That's what I want to do. All right, so I'm going to put this panel back up here. Wipe my hands off. It's fun when you get paint on your hands sometimes. But just make sure you get it off before you start painting more stuff, because you could just touch it and then next thing you know that paint will be in areas on your painting that you don't want it on. So once you realize you have paint on your hands, go ahead, honey, get it off. So just adding blue. I'm dipping in my blue and I'm dipping in my white, and I'm just streaking this sky like so. I'm just going around and I'm making sure the entire canvas is covered, okay? Entire canvas. And I might not paint my elephants so perfect, but draw them out so perfect. Because I just was in a hurry. But it doesn't matter. As long as they're up there and they're looking good. Ooh, got too much water. I added a lot of water on here because I just wanted to spread evenly and more fluidly. So that's what I'm doing. Kind of made my horizon line a little bit too wiggly when I did that, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. The object of this whole exercise is for me to instruct you guys that if you mess up with your art, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect every time, all the time. When you starting out, you're learning new things. The object of the thing is never give up. And always go back and do your best. Always do your best no matter what. I don't care what it is, even if it's just washing dishes or even if it's racing your little brother down the street, do your best to beat him. Yeah. Huh?
What do
Yeah.
what do elephants do at night?
What do elephants do at night?
Mhm.
I don't know. They probably go to sleep like me. I'm sleeping, y'all.
They do, but before they do that, they watch television.
They watch television till they go to sleep. Oh my goodness. Elephants, what y'all better turn that television off and lay down instead of running around in that room. Okay, you guys, so we got a pretty wispy sky. LSP, the freckle face artist, is in the house. What's going on? Okay, thank you for coming in this afternoon. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Thank you so much, baby. Okay, so look, this is the problem. Problem number one. When you put too much paint down, see that blue? I'm done really with the sky. I can do a second coat later. But I don't really have another use for this blue, do I? After I'm done, just say I'm not going to do a second coat. So what do I do with this blue, you guys? Anybody know? Anybody know? I got an idea. I have a great idea for this blue. I'm going to, because we mix colors here, I'm going to get me some yellow. And I'm going to put this yellow on my palette right with this blue. Let's go. There we go. Got a nice little piece of yellow up there. Probably a little more than I wanted, but it's up there, right? So now I'm going to take my brush. Now, you guys know, you're not really supposed to mix with your brush. There's tools called palette knives, but for my younger folks, you use your brush. For my older folks, here we go. So we just scoop it up, and we mix this yellow in with it, and we mix it with the palette knife, and we're going to turn that into a what? What are we turning it into, you guys?
Green.
Yeah, green. Your favorite color, sissy. So, yeah, in order to change this hue, you can do it all types of ways. You can add more white to it. You can add more blue to it to deepen it up. You can do all those things, but now we've got a pretty nice looking green, right? And we're able to do our ground, our grassy area. Take the palette knife, wipe it off. I'm not very skilled at palette knifing, but I know enough, okay? When I know something, I teach you guys. So I just got that on there. And so now we're going to paint with the green that we made, you guys. It's so awesome. Let me try to turn y'all just a little bit this way to see a little bit. All right, so I'm just going to scoop some up and put it on here. And I'm just making little brush strokes and stuff. It doesn't matter because grass grows all types of ways and what have you. And therefore, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we're going to do this. And then just trace around your elephant. Trace around the trunk, the tail rather, and the trunk in there. And get in there. Just kind of just put this green everywhere. Now, this painting is, like I said in the beginning, for those who just tuning in, this is not a realistic elephant painting. So we are not going for realism and none of that stuff. We're just having fun in the sun with these little guys, okay? Outside, we outside. Now, when it comes down to grassy areas, I want you guys to start learning what is called perspective, right? And I talk about this sometimes, but I need to talk about it today because if you don't add perspective, it just looks like they're on a green and background. Now, we're going to get into it, but first, let's leave the bottom. Just come over here and get this part done real quick. Because the closer things are to, make sure you lay on your horizon line, drag it all the way straight across. Try not to get your elephants, but if you do, it's okay. We're going to paint over them anyway. So don't get upset and storm out the room and knock your easel down and all those crazy things. I don't want you to get upset about anything you're dealing with your art, okay? I want you to enjoy it, have a good time. That's what we're going to do. And I want you to know that whatever you mess up, you can fix, okay? If you have any problems with your art, fixing it or even just doing it. You guys see? Yeah, I can see. I want you to put another brick up here. Y'all know how I feel. You know how I use wooden things. I call them bricks. But you have bricks. So these elephants at late at night, as Auntie Cuddle says, they watch television. And I hope they watch me on television. Yeah. All right. So let's put that up a little bit higher, you guys. I'm come over here. And I'm trying not to put nothing there. But what I'm saying about perspective is when things are closer, they get a little brighter, okay, lighter, right? So I want to add more yellow in here, I think, as I get closer, so that it looks as if the grass is not just a splatter of green back there, right? So let's get some more yellow. This yellow I'm using is by Golden, very expensive paint. So I don't expect you guys to have golden paint, but whatever paint you have, we're gonna work it out. So adding some more yellow in here, hoping I can brighten it up some. Y'all see the difference in that? It's a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. Add some more yellow in here. And just change that. Even the slightest little change, like this little slight change of yellow, is going to make a great deal of difference. Don't forget your sides and under the bottom of your art as well. Okay. So now this is a leg. This is a tail. Like, elephants have a long, skinny tail. So we're going to get in there between this leg and this tail. And we're just going to paint this part too. If you guys decide to get a reference photo and you want to paint it on your own later on the replay, just follow these steps and don't forget that is a tail hanging there and that's a leg hanging there. And then look, so we got to paint this little part right here to show that it's a leg. So make sure you paint that little part green. Follow my instructions and you'll be just fine, guys, okay? So try not to miss nothing because I don't want you to miss nothing. All right, so once we get off into here, under this chin part, it's also grassy area. So we're going to get his grassy area here. And a lot of people like elephants, you guys. These elephants to me they're big, like rhinoceroses are big. And I think that these elephants and rhinoceroses, they're so huge. I really believe that they belong to the dinosaur family. I just feel that way. I get a feeling that also that I might have missed something under this elephant's body, like right in here. So with my drawing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and scoop that here, and then I see the back of his leg comes out like that. So we just gonna paint this right here. So when you don't paint something realistic, it doesn't necessarily. Oh, I put the green on. I should put the yellow on it. So I'm gonna lighten it up. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad painting. It just means that this is how you want it to paint. Okay? Everybody don't want to go for the realism. And some people just like to paint to relax and enjoy themselves. And they are not going for all that extra work and drama. They just want to chill. And some people go for the extra drama and the extra work because that relaxes them. So never judge another person's art journey. Whatever your art skill level is or whatever you decide to do, that's on you. All right, so we got that put in there pretty good. See, now I made his body. I almost forgot his whole little body. Holy Ellie. He was going to be bodiless. Okay, so come over here. And I'm just kind of clearing off my brush because I got a lot of paint on my brush. I don't want it to get down in my ferrule. So I'm just going to go ahead and get some more yellow in here. And I'm just going to add that in. Come on around this elephant tail. You okay, sissy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Drinking all that good juices over there, huh?
Mm-hmm. Peanuts.
Oh, peanuts. I love peanuts. Elephants like peanuts. Mm-hmm. You didn't even offer the elephants any.
You had some before you came down.
Oh, they had some already? Okay. You goofy. I don't know who works, me or you. All right, so I'm just painting off here. You guys see it? Yeah. So I'm just painting off in here. And So yeah, I just want you guys to know that there's other content creators. You got LSP, the freckle face artist. She has a channel too as well. She does a lot of art. So you guys might want to go over there and check her out. Passionately Treat Arts. Now she doesn't do children art, but she is an artist nonetheless. But she teaches kids how to bake. I'll tell you that. She teaches kids how to bake and cook and make great snacks. So parents, again, if you're here on the 755 media side, please make sure you go over there and check out these content creators because they have something to offer your children. They just need their children involved, okay? So let's get into it. All right, so I'm coming up here and I'm adding a little bit of this yellow off into there, just a fake little bit. Just covering up my canvas, just swiping my brush side to side. I'm a paint slinger, honey, and I'm getting it in, okay? So this is what I do, all right? And this is what you do too. So go ahead and knock it all out and get it done. Make sure my under bottom is done. Oh, see, I missed something. All right, so this is the elephant trunk. And this is the elephant leg. This is his other leg. So I think I'm good there. And this is the leg that goes to the elephant that's hanging out on top. So I think I'm good. I'm just going to come right here and cover that up right around this little tail here. Get that all together. I'm going to leave his tail out. I want his tail to wrap around the paint, honey, because it'll be something to talk about. All right, so just let me secure all of that. I'm feeling really good about it. I'm having fun. I don't have that much green left on my palette, very little. I can do a second coat, throw it on there a little bit later on, okay? So what I'm going to do is flip my palette upside down. So we won't have no distractions with that green. We're going to work on this side of the palette. Take your brush, if this is your brush that you want to use, go ahead and rinse. And give it a vigorous rinse. When I say vigorous, let me show you what I mean. In case you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, I just want you to stir it really fast. Stir it really fast. Don't splash it around now. Stir it really fast. Get all of that green out of there. Now, a lot of times, you'll buy synthetic brushes. You get that paint off your hands too, guys, like I am. You'll buy synthetic brushes, and it will stain your brushes. It would turn your bristles, whatever color you was working on. So you can pretty much look at my brush and see that I've been working with a variety of colors. But it does not mean that my brush is not clean. What it means is that the stain, the bristles, these bristles have picked up the pigment of the paint and has stained them. And so, yeah, you'll have that from time to time. So after you get through, hey, Bud Files, what's going on? After you get your brush and you go ahead and wipe it off really good. I'm gonna make a like a tree area. Yeah, I got some green paint too. Let's get into it. Let's flip this thing back up. Now, in order to make a tree, you gotta start with the branches, right? When we start with the branches, I like to use what? My favorite color. Burnt umber, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Mama's out. It's Liquitex, you guys. Pretty soon they're going to open a store called Michael's near me. And I can go in there and get whatever I want. But until then, we're going to scrounge and get all the goodness out of the bottom of this too. Let's go. All right, so we're going to get it all out of there. Yeah, because the other stores that's near me, they don't sell this paint. So I cannot wait for the Michaels to open them. They're not paying me to say their name, but I ain't scared to say somebody's name. I get credit with credit group. Do some of these big companies and stuff. That's okay. That's all right. They're fine. All right. So the problem is I use my green and when my blue and turn to green. Now I want to put a tree right here. And so now the tree going to have white behind it. We ain't having that. So I'm taking me a little bit of blue. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. I'm not even going to put on my palette. I'm just going to get some on my tool. This is how you correct mistakes, you guys. I made a mistake. I was going to put a rock here like a hill or something. Now I don't want that. I want a tree. So now, okay, you can change your mind in your art. See what I'm saying? So just grab you a little bit of blue. Just a dab. See that little tiny dab? Come on up in here. Scrape it in. Scrub it. Scrub it, you guys. Scrub it on in there. Right? Scrub that blue in there. Get it in there. See? Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Okay? Now get you some white. Now this, don't stick your brush in there. You got some blue paint on your brush. Don't do that, honey. Don't do that. Just squirt to a little bit of white because we're gonna need some white anyway for the elephant. Squirt to a little bit of white. Scoop it real quick. That way, if you dab it in there, the blue will get in the white. But if you scoop it real quick, it won't get in there. Now put this white up here and start scrubbing it in your skyline. Make sure you go around your elephant. Anyway, I was saying these elephants and rhinoceroses like dinosaurs to me. They're really big. They're like the last dinosaurs, if you ask me. They're huge. So, it's not, they're really bigger than a cat. They're bigger than horses, cows, and all of that stuff. They're like big, giants. So I consider them like old dinosaurs. You know what I mean? It's been around for a long time. So they got my respect. Okay? I respect these things. All right. So now, usually when you're on your horizon line, you can do different things with it. You can add yellows in there. You can add whites in there. Let's get into this other white that we didn't use. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you what I mean. So if you add this whiteness to it, right at your horizon line, just add a lot more white than you would in the sky area. Okay? Come over here and do the same. If you do it on the left, you got to do it on the right. So come over here and add that too. Just drag it on across. Now blend it on in. Blend it upward. It's okay. You're going to get a more realistic sky than you would if you didn't do that. Okay? Don't ask me why. It's the way God made the sky. All right? So we're just going to go ahead and add that white in there and just let it fade on up like so. Like so. Okay? It gives you a horizon. All right. So now, let's put my top back on my blue because I'm done with that. And I'm also going to put my top on my yellow because I'm done with that. Let me clean myself up, y'all. Yeah, we got to get this thing together. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Still working with your girls, 8 people. Please go over and it's in the chat, you guys. Go over to Just Kidding and go ahead, thumbs up for the kids if you haven't done that already. I would appreciate it. All right. So we got the elephants, you guys. All right. So now like we said we're going to work on the tree. So I got my brush. I have a small one. I call this my favorite. This is my fave. It's my Forenza brush. Okay, so I got my brush. It's an angle brush. See the little angle on this brush? See it? It slants down like that. I love it. All right, so I'm going to grab this brush. I got some water on my brush. It's not dripping. I thumped it off already. So I'm going to grab some of this here burnt umber that I put over here on this palette. Just grab a little bit. Don't get it any frailer. And so what I want to do is I want to make a tree. So how tall do I want to make my tree? I think I want to make my tree by oh my goodness, I drew a blank. The base of the tree, the bark, the body of the tree. I want to make about that long. What's that called, sis? Trunk of the tree. Thank you, sis. So I just want to make about this wide. And when you get down, you can't just make a stick. You have to curve it out because the roots start going in. So it starts curving out into the bottom like that. So I want you to curve the tree out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just get a little bit. And then come over and fatten it up if you want to. Drag that downward. Okay? So we're just making a little tree in the back. So now, once we start getting up to the top, like this could be a branch coming off like that. Curve it up or something. Just do something weird with it. All right, come over on this side of the trunk, and you can get this one. You can make this one the down low branch. It goes lower, right? And so now you take this part, and then you pull this on up, and you make it go high and squiggle it out like that, right? Now you can get some more. And if you need more paint, go get it. And in this part right here, you can make it go kind of straight up, but branch it off to this way. And then go back straight up on it and branch it off to that way like that. That's what I'm saying right here. And so now I maybe want to take this one and even come out a little bit more like that. So now we're branching off this tree, you guys, right? Try to get y'all a good angle. Hey, Deborah, thanks for coming in. Happy birthday to your mom. Hope everything is going good this Saturday afternoon. So you can't put leaves on it. I mean, you can put leaves on these, but you need more. So let's go get more. We want more branches. So we want to make a Y out of that one. Maybe come up here and get another branch. Put it there. Another branch. Put it there. Another, like, just kind of go off of these. And you can go as far as you want to go with this. You don't have to just stop where I'm stopping. You can make more and more branches. But always try to curve them or make them a Y shape. Make a bunch of Ys. You know what I mean? Y on that side, a Y on this side, a Y on that side, a Y on this side. You can do all of that. But just make sure do you see what I'm saying? Doesn't it starting to look like a tree now? Make more Ys. You got Y on that side, a Y on this side. You can even make a bigger branch here and a Y on that one and a Y on this one, like so, right? So the more Ys you make or sticks you put on this tree, the more. Hey, Rudy Craft and Liz B. Journey, thanks for coming in, y'all. Appreciate y'all. We're doing some elephants today. So yeah, the more you get, more branches you put on here, the more leaves you put on here. And you can even put leaves on here without the branches, but it looks better with the branches. So just put more branches on your tree like so. Just take your brush and make Ys and make more Ys and make another Y and make another Y and make another Y and make another one. You can do whatever you want. You see what I'm saying? All right. So now, let's let this dry. I'm going to put some darker lines in here because, I don't want it to be thin and where you see through my tree. So I'm just going to do that. Right? So we got that going on. All right. So we got one tree. If you want to make another tree on that side, you can make as many trees as you want. If you don't want any trees, you don't have to have any trees. It is totally up to you. We are here to show you that you are in control of your art, children, kids, teenagers, adults, whoever, y'all, the artists, people. Yeah, y'all. I'm talking about y'all. All right. So let's get into it. I'm going to rinse my brush out real quick. I'm going to rinse my brush out. All right. Yeah. So, Sissy is letting you know, if you want to schedule lessons for your child or your class, email me today at 755mediaart@gmail.com. I am available. Okay. So remember we had this green paint. We don't want it to dry up. I just rinsed my brush out. Remember I had just used it for my tree. Now it's back clean, you guys. Back clean. I rinsed it out. I'm ready to make leaves, okay? So make like a tree and leave. No, I don't want you guys to leave. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I want you to stay. All right, so let's get some green paint. And so now I just got a little bit on top of my brush like so, right? So now I'm just going to come in and just start patting. Just start patting, you guys. Pat that tree, pat those leaves. It's okay, wherever it goes. If you cover up the branches, it's all right. I don't want you guys to get upset about it. I just want you to just pat this until you can't pat no more. And if you want to go back and pat some more, then you go back and pat some more, right? So just keep adding pats and pats. Okay. Can you guys see that it's starting to turn into a tree for real? All right. So just gonna keep patting. And this was not part of my lesson today. I promise y'all that it was not. However, we haven't even gotten to the elephants yet. We are on tree creation. So you don't have to go all the way down the limb. You can put some on the edges if you want. Your tree can be as beautiful and full as you want it to be. And just plant and pat. And you can pat in clusters. You can pat just in general. However you want to do. Now, this is a proper way to start a tree. And you can build from here. I know when I was a young kid, I used to just take my crayons and I'd go in like a curl, make a little afro on a brown stick and say it was a tree. But this way, I'm trying to show you it's a better way to make a tree, you guys. So it's more realistic. So you just learn how to do this. And you can use this tree in all type of art. You can put this tree on any art that you want to put it on. Say, hey, I'm going to throw a tree up there. I know how to make one now. Okay, and then when the fall comes, where elephants don't live where the fall is, they pretty much live where there is pretty much year-round summer blossoming rainforest type weather. I don't know what to call it. I have to ask my friend African Dreaming, but however, what I'm trying to say is they don't have to worry about fall leaves. But if you wanted to do this like a fall type of you keep patting, you guys, a fall type of painting that you might be doing, you can always add in some orange leaves, some red leaves, some yellow leaves, like that, all the fall colors, and then you will have fall trees. But for right now, we don't want that, so we're going to just stick with green ones. And like I said, this is not a realistic painting that we're doing today. This painting is pretty much just exercises, okay, for the lack of a better term. So what you guys can do is just, and I'm gonna wet my brush because my paint, the little paint that I have on here now, has started to dry up. So I'm just wet it, and I'm gonna scrub my palette and see if I can get anything off. You don't have to do that, and you take a risk by doing that, because what happens is that you start getting clumps of paint. But these are leaves, and so for me, I don't mind that they're clumpy. I like that. I think that that it adds like a 3D effect to my art. So I want the clumpiness, and I'm not afraid of it. So I'm putting it there. All right, so I'm just down to the last bit. I will not mix any paint. I'm just going to pat all of this paint that I have up here, kind of spread it all out, make bigger clusters or what have you of leaves. And I think that the tree is coming out very, very, very nice. Cover up some of this middle part too. Yeah, so just use all your paint like that, okay? Again, this was not an exercise. I didn't plan this. I never thought about doing this or anything. It's just something that came up, and I think I wanted to share with y'all, all right? So let's get a close-up of our tree. All right. Yeah, see it? Hey, the word. What's going on, baby? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. That's what's up. Hey, Robin. Robin in here, too. Let's go, y'all. All right. So we got these elephants hanging out, and they're just hanging out. But I did forget under this, the chin here. I can see it in my reference photo now. Well, I need some blue in there. So I'll get a little bit of that blue out in a little bit. But for right now, let's start on our elephants. For our elephants, we're going to need some black paint. We got some black. We're going to use some white. Got some white. Now, you can use a little bit of the burnt umber. So we do have some right here. Right here, look. Right here. Still on the palette. Right? If you don't have burnt umber, try brown. If you don't have brown, take a blue and a red and mix it together. Okay? So I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit of black and a lot of white. All right? Because the elephant, the black gonna take over quick. Make sure you put the tops back on your paint, kids, because you're gonna need that. All right, let's get ready to paint some elephants. But before we do, I want to send a shout out to everybody in the chat. Miss Lena Doyle, thank you for coming in. Anybody that I have missed, I appreciate y'all. I'm not ignoring you. My back is turned to the chat, and so I'm working. But thank you so much. There's 12 people in here. I'm asking everybody to go over to the Just Kidding page, please, and subscribe to the channel. Give them a thumbs up. Look what Nightbot is saying. He's saying get over there. So go ahead and do that. Appreciate y'all. Sissy, you put it in there too? Sissy put it. She said paint the button for the Just Kidding. All right, go on over there, stop some paint on that button. That thumbs up. Come on, let's go. All right, so I want to get into some the paint music for my kids. It's not nothing I created. You guys know I make music, but I haven't created anything for like just a chill section of while we paint, not paint. I haven't done that yet, so I'll have to get into it. But for now, let's do a little bit of this. I don't know. I think this lo-fi was kind of cool. Let's play it and see. And I hope y'all can hear me. All right, let's see. I'm gonna turn it down some. All right, I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. We're gonna groove. If it's too loud and you guys cannot hear, you cannot hear, let me know in the chat, please. Shout out to all my mods this afternoon. I appreciate you. Shout out to Oreo Mouse 88, my top chatter for the month. Well, I said the month, I meant the week. Thank you so much. I appreciate all you guys, my Lit fam. All of you are my Lit fams. That mean the world to me. So make sure y'all go over there. Everybody name I done mentioned should have went over there to the Just Kidding channel and hit that thumbs up. Because I haven't mentioned about 11 of y'all. So please do that for the kids, okay? Let's get into our elephant work, y'all. And I'm about to get into some water. Woo! Huh? The biggest type of ant? That would be me. I'm a big ant. I'm a big ant. I'm not an uncle. I'm an ant. What do you think, sis? Huh? That's a good one. But what's the answer?
I'll let you have that. The answer was an elephant.
The elephant. An elephant ant. Oh my goodness, that's cray-cray. Do cray-cray, sissy. Sissy, cray-cray. Cray-cray. All right, I'm gonna try to move this over, y'all. And that way, you can see a little better, maybe. I think that can see a little better. Oreo, that autocorrect. You been there, done that. You shared it out. Thank you. I was thirsty, you guys. I'm gonna use my bigger brush because the others are big and this is a big painting today, you guys. Y'all know I usually use a small painter canvas. So Sonia Siegler has offered up all these beautiful canvases, and y'all just let me paint them all out. Oh, y'all out cold. Okay, well that's all right. They were for you guys. So that's cool. As soon as that new store opens, I'm gonna be all in. All right, so let's get into this. This elephant has a cone-shaped head, sort of like one of my friends that I know is probably in this live, like a onion head. But I'm gonna kind of round this head off. Okay, I'm gonna round it off. And I'm looking at my reference photo because I didn't do such a great drawing, okay? I did not. I apologize. So, but you will get a great drawing. Trust me. You order your drawing today from 755mediaart@gmail.com. We raise that up. Y'all ain't seeing that cone head I'm talking about. Yeah, it was a cone head going on. I'm spreading this paint out, trying to correct it. I tried to correct it on her art, but honey, no. Okay, so, yeah, don't worry about it. So anyway, I'm just gonna come out a little bit more. So you're gonna see me making adjustments to my art as I go along, because the fact is, I, like I said, didn't do a great drawing, and I want to show you that you can fix stuff. You can fix stuff as you go. This is the lessons today. Fix things as you go. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Yes, sir. What are you doing? Don't say it so fast. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Oh, cool. So I'm just gonna use the darkness in the eye. All right, let's use the eye together. I painted an elephant before, but it wasn't a real elephant that I painted. It was more of a figure. It was an elephant figure my sister had, and I thought it was beautiful. And we named her Ellie. And so we still have her to this day. And so I'm just going around where all my dark spots are, and I'm just filling it in with the darker charcoal gray, like so. Starting to see an elephant, right? Right. Okay, so in order to get this elephant going, we gotta keep making things darker and lighter. That's the name of the program today. Darker shades, lighter shades, you know what I'm saying. Okay. So we're going around the trunk with the darker shade. Boom, like that. Ooh, that felt good. I love how I just came through and did what I love that. Yeah. Y'all better recognize, realize, analyze, and patronize. I don't know, whatever you gonna do. But you watching the best art show in the world right here in the whole universe. We're talking about the Just Kidding show You guys make sure y'all be a part of it. Become part of the Just Kidding family. Okay? Part of the Spank Slangers and go over there and hit that button for the kids. Or else. Okay? Or else. We gonna splash you with our paint on. Alright, so I'm just getting this trunk done. This is gonna be the coolest part of the whole set, I think. Get this trunk done. So just come around like that. Do it. And I might have went too big on the trunk. I don't know. But it's okay. I'm feeling like I did. So maybe I can erase this part right here. Let me show you how to fix a mistake. I think I want the trunk to be smaller. So I'm just going to erase this. I'm going to scrub it while it's wet and turn it into his leg. Because that's what's going on. His trunk and then his leg. See, the leg is right here. So I'm thinking that I want to do that. And this is how I do things, you guys. It's not necessarily how you would do things, but it is how I do things. And so this part that I'm going to leave white, remember I told y'all, I was like, I think I kind of messed up. I'm going to get a little bit more white on my brush and I'm going to come up in here because this is it's going to be some light coming through on his leg right here. I want to catch it. So this is how I do things. If you guys can learn from me to do the things that I'm doing, then you will be able to add onto those the ideas that I give you and learn more. And don't stop with me, okay? No, never stop with me. You go and learn from as many people as you can learn art from. You watch the worst artists and you watch the best artists, okay? And when you do that, you'll learn things. You can learn things from bad habits. You really can. So I'm scrubbing now. I'm scrubbing with my lighter color. And I'm just bringing it all around, right? I get in here. I see this is gonna be a little light too. Now, where I see it needs to be darker, that's when I go get my dark paint. I'm getting straight black and I'm putting it on here. I'm gonna come up in here, and this is where I'm gonna see separation from his body. So I'm just taking my time. I'm not scrubbing. I'm actually stroking my brush. And I'm coming around and I'm staying true to the diameters of the leg of this elephant. And I see it's dark in here. Follow your reference photo. You will have one. I see it's dark in here. I'm going to trace like the edge of his foot here with it. Okay. So this is now we started moving to the bigger elephant, the elephant that's on the bottom. So I don't want to do that. It's not quite yet. I want to stay up here. I'm going to get into his ear. His ear is here. Boom. We're going to pull his ear around like that. So I would like to eat elephant ears at the fair. You guys like to do that? I just took my brush and I curved around and I whooped it like that to make the elephant ear. Y'all see his ear? Okay. So this comes in a little bit, so it's just a little dark. So I enjoy eating the elephant ears when I go to the fair. I think they're really good and delicious. So this going here, I'm gonna add a little white to my brush now because right here in the top of his head is a little bit lighter. So I want to go ahead and pop that off and talk about that. And now when I get to his trunk, I'm gonna start swooping trunk like, okay? I'm gonna start swooping trunk like meaning he's got bags under here, so I'm gonna make the bags be like that. You know what I mean? So just add in dark paint. This is like working in a, oh my goodness, what is it called? It's called something we work in black and white only. It's not working in color. So it's elephant's grayscale. Thank you, sis. Look at my sister. Dang, sissy. So I'm making like little hash marks on this trunk and filling it in a little bit. And I'm making these hash marks with the brush because that's showing his little wrinkles in his trunk, okay? There's the wrinkles in his trunk. Let's see what goes on down here to the tip. It's a little dark right in there. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. PIA said, don't say it, 755. Okay, girl. All right. Okay, PIA. PIA always looking out for me. She's not the big sister, but I think I'm the really big sister. I feel older than PIA. You think so, sissy? I'm not older than her? Oh, yeah. She old. She old as this elephant. She's real old. That's right. I forgot she was super old. It don't matter. You guys probably, well, y'all might want to get super old too one day now. So don't act out, kids, adults. All right, so I'm just taking some darkness and I'm going in here. Thank you, PIA, for always looking out for me. It's like a big sister. Yeah, big sister I never had. Yeah. Sissy, how do it feel to have a big sister?
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I think you got one of the best big sisters in the
I
world.
think you're right. It's just hard to be a big sister.
It sure is hard to be a big
I'm glad
sister.
that I have a big sister.
Okay. Gotta show you the way, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes I fail, honey. But anyway. So I'm painting this elephant trunk. What y'all thinking? What the elephants taste real good? What are you talking about, Ruji? Elephant ears. That's right. Elephant ears are the bomb. And so I see some wrinkles going on here, and they kind of hashed over like that. I'm just gonna follow the line, and then I see his eyebrows. He got eyebrows like Ruji Crafton, honey. Okay. So we're gonna put Ruji Crafton eyebrows on him like that. Okay. And then this is his mouth, and his mouth is kind of like, so it doesn't really be that dark right there. So I'm gonna fade it out a little bit. And then we just gonna start painting around. And we just fooling around with our brush, and we painting what we see, y'all. And we just adding in, okay? So this elephant is happy. Him is having a great time. Oh, I see a little bit more darkness in there. So let's get it in there. And we'll put that in there around his mouth there. And he is having fun. He's hanging out with his friends. It could be his big sister or his brother. We don't know. We don't know. We ain't gonna even try to figure it out. But what we will do is make his mouth in there, and I see it. And we're really just trying to capture the essence of the elephant. We're not really trying to make a super elephant and making it all realistic and all that. We just want the essence of the elephant. Okay? So let's try to capture that. And we're doing it in grayscale. As my sister, she told you, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So we're doing it in grayscale. And so I just want to just try it. Just try it, you guys. Just try to work and put something together in black and white, all right? And so I see it light here on his back because the sun is actually coming on his back. So his back is a little lighter than the rest of him. So I'm just going to bring this down all the way down till his back comes down to his lower body. I don't think I can say boutique. I don't know. If I can say boutique, I'm saying. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna trim this darkness down because we didn't need it that big, just a little big, not that much big, right? All right, so we just putting this elephant together. And look, guys, always add a little light in the eyes. Get your tiniest brush, right? Tiniest brush. Get straight white on it. And come and dip it in the eye. Just give it a little light. That give him life. Okay? It's not a deceased elephant. So do not make it like that. Okay? He is not unalive. He's alive. So we're gonna make sure we paint that in there. And so now we're coming around to the body. Now, right up in here is an armpit, right? So I'm gonna put a little armpit in there because he wants it there. So, all right, so we're gonna go into here, bend around like this, just separating his leg. Because he's gray and he's gray. So we have to separate those two. So now I'm going to come in and I'm going to get some white and I'm gonna mix it up. Now I'm making a little darker color because I want to separate them two. I don't want them to be the same color. So if I go around the edge of him, all the way around the edge of this elephant, go around like so. Now I can add more white and change his body to a more silvery gray, okay? Like so. But I had the separation from this elephant and this elephant to show you, hey, they're not molded together like two pieces of hot chocolate candy bars is melted together. No, they're not. They're two separate and they're playing and having a good time. Now here comes the fun part, you guys. Let's get the tail right there. So now this tail goes to this elephant, right? So we're going to just swoop it like this. Bring it on down. Do it again. Make sure we fill it all in. Do it again till you fill it all in. Do it again till you fill it all in like that, right? Now, let me do this again to go around his body like so. Now we got one elephant almost complete. There's a few things that I would go back and do better or, you know, what have you in there for us. But just for the best part, he's almost done. He just got to do his feet and stuff. You feel me? So we're working on it. We're getting this elephant together because this is what we do. Okay? But I see these toenails, right? Now these toenails, honey. Who need a pedicure more than this elephant is nobody, okay? This elephant needs pedicure. We're going to give him one. Now, the toenails got a little bit of brown on it from a reference photo. So I am going to get into this burnt umber, okay? And I'm going to get into some of this white, right? And I'm going to come through and I'm going to get these little crusty devils, right? So I'm just going to paint the toenails. So now I become a nail tech, okay? You become a nail tech because you are painting toenails, okay? All right, so we just gonna get into it. I never heard anybody say that elephants have stinky feet, so we don't want to be tripping and talking. Oh, I don't want to paint stinky feet. Your feet probably smell worse than the elephant. Let's just call it what it is. All right, so now, kids, let's just go ahead and paint these elephant toes like this. Yeah, let's get into it. All right. So we paint the toenails. We become a nail tech, and that's okay. All right. That's okay. So we just paint these toenails. So now, and they looking kind of good now. This we got a little bit of extra. Look, this is a little extra toe over there, so we're gonna get that one too. All right. So now we got these toenails done. Let's get back into our other brush. And we're going to go ahead and finish up these legs. It's a medium tone. It's not a dark tone. And it's not a light tone. It's a medium tone. And so we've already set the tone here already. So we're just going to go in. Don't cover up your black. But you can cover up some of it, but not all of it. Now take your brush and go in between these toes. If you can. If you cannot, like I cannot, I'm going to have to get my smaller brush and finish the task. Now, right here at this leg, I see that the photo is calling for this leg to be a little bit lighter. Okay, a little bit lighter right there at the knee, and a little bit lighter right up in here. So just look at your reference photo. If you see lightness, then you put in lightness. Shout out to Making with Maryland in the building. What's going on, baby? I see y'all. Thank you so much for coming in. Y'all the bomb. Y'all are my bomb. Okay? I love the lit fam. Love all y'all. Thank you so much. All right. So I see a little darkness up in here. So I want to try to get it. All right. So now, you guys, remember I said that this was part of the sky that I neglected to put in there. So we're going to come back and we're going to finish that. We're just going to go ahead, find all the spots that we need to finish and fill in, all the darkness, separations of colors, and that's what we're going to do, okay? So we do all of that. Guys, I thank y'all all for being patient with me. If you want this reference photo, you can get it. I got it for you on the replay. Y'all can paint your own elephant. And your elephant do not have to be gray. You can paint your... You know what? Umbias LLC is here. You can paint your elephant. She was painting with us today. She loves purple elephants. She could take this elephant and paint it purple if that's what she chooses to do. You can paint it any color you want. Pink, green, orange, yellow, purple, whatever. So it doesn't have to be. But you have to learn how to work with grayscale. I'm only got 3 colors on this. on this thing. See, the only count the green and the blue, because we took the blue sky, mixed it with some yellow, got the green, boom. So we ain't working with that. So I got the burnt umber, I got the black, and I got the white. And this is how I'm making this all happen with one brush and like that. Yeah, okay. Sonya said he's so cute. That's what he said about you. Sonya said, get off his back, Sonya. Okay, all right, so I'm messing with Sonya. Let me stop messing with Sonya. So I see a little gray in here. And you can, just like I said, you guys can work with this thing as long as you want to. However long you want to. Just loosely paint it, though. Don't go for the detail. Don't go for every little line. Like he got lines right here in his legs. The elephants are wrinkled. Okay, let's just face it. They wrinkle. I would say they wrinkle like somebody in my chat, but I won't really say nothing about Satin. I'm not gonna say anything about it. It's not wrinkled anymore. If I put lotion on it, it won't be wrinkled. But anyway, you got this wrinkleness thing going on around this elephant, and you don't have to put every wrinkle in the elephant. You could just loosely paint it. Like right in here, I see some lines where the elephant arm is coming down. Loosely paint it. When I mean loosely, I mean just take a big brush and play with it. Don't go down into your detail brushes. We went to the detail brush for the ball and the eye. That's it. Okay? We might go around these toenails with it. That's it. But the rest of it is going to be loosely painted. Got it? All right. So we here at the 1 hour marker. Just kidding. I want you all to let's get into the second elephant. We're going to do a little stretching and exercise a little bit later on in the broadcast. But for right now, we're going to get into the second elephant. And oh, by the way, you see what I just did? I just took a dry brush. My brush is dry. Ain't no paint on it. And I just brushed that in and blended that head. Okay? Blended. Okay? So now let's get down in here. Let's get into the second elephant. The first thing I noticed is that this top elephant, he still got some dark ways about him that's going to help me separate him from the second elephant. So we're going to just go ahead and put that darkness in there, okay? Just put it in there. Don't be afraid to put it in there. And now, I'm going to start at the head part right here. So this is a little darker. This part of the elephant is a little darker. So I'm going to take a lot of white. And I'm going to bring it in here. I got some black on my brush. And I'm going to take a lot of white. A lot more. Even more than that. A lot more. And I'm going to come and I'm going to go around the top elephant with this lighter paint. Now once it starts turning back, because you got paint inside your brush. Once it starts turning the color of the other elephant, the one that's on top, you're going to add more white. But until then, just bring it all around. As long as you can tell there's a separation of color, and one elephant is one color and the other elephant is another color, you good. So I'm starting to turn, so I'm going to grab some white. I'm going to come down and I'm going to knock out his trunk. All right? With the lighter gray, separation of animal, separation. Come in here. Now it don't matter what I do on the inside, as long as on the outside, it separate the colors where you could tell this animal is different than other animals. Add more white in there if you have to. I felt like I needed to, so I did. To separate. You see how now you can tell that this is going to be one elephant and this is going to be another elephant. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, good. So now, Siri keep coming on. Okay, so now I'm going to go around the top of the elephant because I'm not through yet. I still got to separate them. So come around, all the way around him. All the way. Keep going. Separating the elephants. When I get to that foot, if that foot is the same color as this, I'm going to add some white to it and lighten it up. See there? Lighten it up. In between the bodies. Same thing. Make sure it's a different tone. Same two colors, black and white being added together, but a different tone. Okay? Now, Same thing. Now, at this point, we separated them, except for the feet. I'm looking at the reference photo, right? The reference photo says it's dark under there. So I'm gonna get into my black. I already got white on my brush. And I'm gonna come in here, oops. And I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna scrub all under his feet. I'm gonna scrub it. I'm gonna scrub it with the darker color, the really super dark charcoal gray. I'm gonna scrub it. I'm not gonna be afraid to do it. I'm gonna scrub right in there. And once I get into between the body, I see that it lightens up, right? Just let it lighten, stay light. All of this is super dark under his belly because he's not getting no sunshine under the belly. The belly is facing downward toward the ground, so the sunlight is not reflecting on his belly. So you can go and get in there. Now let's see what this is. I'm looking at my reference photo. I see that this is almost black under his belly, so I'm gonna go ahead, shade it in, so almost black. And now I can scrub, and I'm blending both colors together. The darker black and the lighter charcoal gray is starting to blend now. And that's how you start getting a realistic look of blending like that. Y'all see what happened there? Okay, so now the same thing with the leg. It's dark. It's the underbelly. And this is not seeing the light of day. The only way my brush is dry, so I'm just tapping it in a little bit of water, and that's gonna get me fluid, too fluid. Yeah, so the underbelly is not seeing the light of day, so we just gonna go ahead and put that in there. I got too much water on my brush. I should dry it off with a towel. All right, so now I can put like more white in here now because he is not. This is starting to be the back of his leg. It's seeing the light of day, so it's a little lighter. And then now you guys, I'm just gonna blend this all together. My brush is too wet, but that's okay. So now I'm getting to this back leg where he's walking, right? And I'm like, they're not gonna be able to see what's going on, that this is a different leg, huh? The back leg. So now I gotta add some black in there. So you get yourself some black. Separate your leg. Separate your leg like that, right? And you want to do your tail too. Let's go and get it. Separate it, make it dark. Drag it around on top of that leg. Now we're gonna go back and finish because we gotta finish the leg. But I'm just telling you, this is how you're gonna do it, sissy, just like this. Drag it on around like that. It's all about adding layers on top of, like different hues, different tones, the lighter, the darker, the middle, the lighter, the darker, the middle. When you get down into this part right here, and you say, how am I separated? You separate it with the lighter and the darker. Then you go ahead and blend it in. Now this part right here is gonna be dark. So I'm getting to some black. Because it's like the underbody almost still. Right? And I got it on my grass, but that's okay. That's okay. And now come on this side of the tail. I'm just gonna try to do it. I got a big brush today, you guys, and I'm painting with a big brush because I want to show y'all that you can. I don't want you to be precise, so that's why I'm painting with a big brush. All right, so now I'm blending this dark in. Let's go back up here. I got dark on my brush still. We'll separate those legs like that. Okay, we got a highlight going on. We're gonna get that tail one more time. Drag it. Come on top of that leg like that. All right, so that's how you get it. Now, this is part of the other elephant too, the bottom elephant. We're gonna make this dark. And so now that we've made all of this dark, I want to add a little bit of white to the brush and blend this darkness in with that dark line. I don't just want a whole dark line back here because it ain't touching nothing. So I want to blend it down like so. Y'all see what happened there? Now we gotta make that. Now we gotta make this little. There we go. Little turn there. All right, so we got that going on. Now what about this part? Let's add some more white to it because it's light. We got dark on our brush, so we'll add this white in there, and we're gonna blend it together. Okay, we don't want it to be the same color as the elephant. We want that line, that black line to stay there. But when you start getting down here, where it's dark, add more dark paint and blend. Just touch the other one. Touch the white with very lightly. Just touch. Just touch it, y'all, until it starts blending together and become one elephant with just a shadow. Y'all see what happened there? Come on now, family. Did you see what happened there? Okay, let's go. Let the people in the building. So now I'm gonna get on his ear. All right. I'm gonna go around the ear. Come down like that. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. But anyway, this is the top of the ear right here. Okay, you bring that ear on down like that. Okay, and then there's some more motion going on up in here to separate this ear that's really dark. So I'm gonna get the black and I'm gonna fill it in. Even here is dark. So let's get that in there. Under the ear is very dark. So I need all black right there. I'm out of black, y'all. So y'all know what I always say. If you're out of something, out of a paint, and you need it, go get it. So let's go get it. So I'm gonna paint all of this black. Black. Alright, let's get some more black out. Alright, so let's go. I'm loving the kids today. I think you guys are gonna do well with this elephant this afternoon. I think that you guys are going to do awesome. I believe in you all. And if you have any problem, y'all know what to do. Hit me in my email at 755mediaart@gmail.com. This is where you'll find your reference photos as well as get any information that you need. And look, I do it all for free, you guys. If you need help with your art, I got y'all. All you gotta do is let me know. Hit me in my email. Say, hey, IT755, I was trying to paint the elephant painting, and I can't do this. I'll do it. I will hook you up. We can even get together and do what is called a StreamYard or maybe a Zoom, okay? And I can see what you're doing, help you with it, okay? Because I want your art to be successful. I want you to be successful in everything you do, kids, because they have taken art out of our schools. I don't know any artists still left. You might be lucky one. You might be a lucky one. They still have art in your school. I'm not sure, but even if it's there, I'm going to take my time with you and spend time just on your art for you. Okay, so don't be afraid to reach out. Listen. Resilient Dad? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys, my back is turned, so I can't see what's going on over here. Well, okay, come on through, Resilient Dad. I feel you. Okay. Oh my goodness, Grace Grimes is here. Hi, Grace. How you doing? Yeah, welcome in. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Oh, see, you made a $4.99 donation, sissy. Man, thank you so much. Okay, I gotta play the song for you, man. Let's see if it let me play it. Let's see. Here we go. I got paint on my hair. I can't get my thing out. We're gonna work it out. Yeah, let's go. Are you dead? Hey! Come through, fam. Thank you. My top came off my water. Yeah. I gotta play it twice for you, man. Cause you coming all the way from the Bay Area with respect. Yeah, okay. Let's go, Resilient Dad. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. You guys haven't went over there and checked out Resilient Dad, make sure y'all do that. You know, it's very important that we support each other and support people that support us. I know you guys, sometimes I'll be slacking myself, you know, but when I think about it and I can put it together, trust me, I'm coming. All right. So thank you so much, sir. The kids appreciate that. I'll make sure that as soon as that store open, I was telling y'all about, I'm gonna grab an extra paint a canvas or something, and that's gonna be from Resilient Dad to our Lit fam, right? All right, so let's get back into our music. Let's go into this Feeding the Ducks. I think y'all like that song. So I appreciate you, Resilient Dad. Thank you so much for blessing me and the channel for the kid. They ain't going for 755 side, baby. I'm gonna send it straight over there to Just Kidding side. Trust me when I say that. Yeah, okay. Lynetta, what's going on, Wood? Wood here, girl. Checking out my members. Okay, y'all, let's go. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for blessing me so that I can bless somebody else. I appreciate that. Okay, so now I want to get back to that. All right, so now I see over here it's a little dark. Well, I didn't know what was on my brush, but I know this ear is a little bit dark too. That might be too dark, so I'm gonna add some white to it. And that's how you change your tone. If it's too light, you add some darkness to it, which means your black or whatever color you use. Now it could be a purple. Just say it's a purple, right? Because I did mention unbiased, like purple elephant. So if it was a purple and it was too dark, you add the yellow. You add the white to it. It starts turning the lighter purple, right? You can turn it all the way up to like a lavender. Very, very, very. It's gonna be a variety of shades that you can turn that color with the white, right? And if you add too much white to it and it's unusable, add more purple to it to turn it back the shade that you want. Same with black, same with green. If you add white and turn it to a light green, you can add on to it and change it back with the green, a darker green, and change it back, okay? And then that's called mixing paint, and you changing your tones and using tones to do it. All right, so I'm just blending in with this darkness that I already had right here. I'm blending, y'all. I'm just blending. That's it. I'm not doing nothing else. All right, so when I see something that needs to be blended, I blend it. But this is a whole different elephant right here. So I don't want to blend now. I don't want to blend it. I just want to paint beside it. But what I am blending is the lighter tones and the darker tones and the medium tones, and I'm changing them all to one color that is useful. Use your eye. Add a little white down in here. Use your eye to determine whether the color is darker or lighter. That's simple. All right, so now I'm gonna pull this down. I'm gonna wet his legs just a little bit. It might be too much. I'm gonna wet his legs and pour that paint down, right? I'm not making a really thick painting. I'm not doing all that, so it doesn't matter. I can just kind of just drag it down with the water. You know what? Resilient Dad is like, he making me wonder if he's a fan or not of these kids over here, okay, sissy? Because he was over here with these kids. I ain't even lie. Showering them gifts. Yes, that's right. Appreciate it. And I respect that. I really do. Anybody who can and want to do something for the kids, I appreciate that. And the kids do too. And even if you can't do it, I mean, you know, if you can't do it, that's understandable, you know. Okay, that's the ear. So, okay, I got some lighter cut. I'm just going to blend this all in up in here. I'm trying to find a lump on his head. Like, I ain't going to say it. I ain't going to say it, P.I.A. He's got a little lumpy head. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to tell him who it's like. But y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Okay, so yeah. So I just want to find all the little lumpy spots in this elephant right here. And I kind of zoom in on his head and put it together. Now, what I see is, because we almost done, y'all. We almost done. We're an hour and a half in. Elephants are one of my favorite animals. See what I'm saying, Greg? I should have had their trunk up in the air. Y'all really would have loved that. Y'all love that. So I'm going to take my darker brush. Look, I'm going to put a little bit of black on my brush, right? Well, I put too much, but I'm going to make these little lines because they got this little situation right here. See what I'm saying? I don't know what this is called, but this part of their trunk, honey. So we're going to get into it. We're just going to make a bunch of these little lines and go all the way down just like that. Just make sad faces. Make some sad faces and go all the way down the trunk. just like that. And you can bring these sad faces all the way over. I'm looking at the reference photo. I see that they come all the way over. And it don't matter if you're making them right or no right way. There's no wrong way. Just make it, okay? You gotta make them. You gotta make them. This is what the elephant wants you to do. Now, and their eyes is always wrinkly, so make some wrinkles around the eyes and under eyes, because they be up all night watching television. So they got a little bit of bags on their eyes. So now, if they got a mouth, so you have to eat those peanuts. You gotta put a mouth on them, and then you can make a more baggy line back here, and just blend all that in together like so, and what have you. And therefore, you know what I'm trying to say. All right. So now, I see I made his head maybe too round there. So this elephant, I'm just gonna try to take an opportunity, use my brush, and make it more straight lines. So I'm just going back into this, and I'm just kind of correcting things at this point. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're almost done. So now we got a black eye on the elephant. Y'all see me put that in there. So I'm gonna take my tiniest detail brush, right? And I'm gonna go right into the white. And I'm going to add in an eye. By just there, boop, a little dot right there. And I'm gonna put another little dot in the corner right here, representing his eyeball. And we'll have these in there for us, you know. All right. So I think that we're about done. I want to get dark in that eye up too. Let's get into it. So that eye is really, really lighter, but I think I like the darker eye. So I'm going to go ahead and take that detail brush, come on up here, and go right into there, and don't go back over the white part. Put it in. We don't want to do it this way. Make it a little darker eye like that. Y'all see what I'm saying? And so I'm saying all this to say, it don't take much to make art. It doesn't have to be perfect, because there's no perfect art. I mean, it's perfect in your eyes, but there's always somebody who can paint better than you, do better than you, want different than you, don't want all the detail. They want all the detail. Oh, they want the sky to be orange. They don't want the sky to be blue. They want the grass to be purple. They want, you know what I mean? You can do what you want to do. Just enjoy yourself. Just relax. Make yourself have a stress-free day. I just put some more paint down, y'all, so I can paint this little part right here. Let me take my Fuenza brush. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna do white, dab of blue. Let's see if we can make it happen. Because I forgot something. Oh, dang, I had some other paint in my brush. Hold on, let me look. See what I'm saying? Somebody might like that little extra paint in that brush that I just did. But I know I leave it there. That is perfect. So don't be afraid. Be very, 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 very loose in what you're doing with your art. Happiness. Make yourself smile. Don't stress. Okay. All right. So look, we having fun with the elephants today. It's a nice blue sky. Elephants looking good. I don't know. It was kind of easy, you guys. But the formula is, please make sure. Now, don't that look better? Do it or not? Just make sure, you guys, that and I got a little bit burnt from here. I'm gonna take a little bit of white with it, and I'm just going too far. But I know. But I just want to make a little dirt around this tree. Just a little area, just a little something up in there, you know, to change that whole look of the horizon line. So I'm gonna add a little bit of it over here. I'm just doing it because I want to. Ain't because I have to. It ain't even my reference photo. I'm just adding a little something. And I'm gonna drag that little dirt around down in here. Because I mean, usually when you see elephants, you see, India, Africa. Okay? So we just gonna add a little bit of dirt down in here somewhere and let it be known, honey, this just not all tropical. It's just a little something. They done trampled it down a little bit, you know. But I just want y'all to understand what I'm trying to say. Loosely paint, enjoy your art, have a lot of fun, and just do what you gotta do. You can add some birds to the sky if that's what you want to do. Let's sign this thing, okay? All right, let me find my favorite brush. I ain't seen it in a minute. I ain't seen a lot of brushes in a minute. I think that I'm in this. All right, it's this one. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so I'm gonna sign my art. Y'all ready? Okay. And I could go around and start. Wait a minute. Let's just keep it 100. I didn't go around the toenails. I'm gonna take the burnt umber because I see white here, and I didn't paint it white. So that means if the sun came through, it would be beaming on this paint, and this would turn yellow. It's not protected by paint, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll tell y'all all the time: cover your paint. Cover your canvas. Don't leave nothing undone. So I'm not going to start by doing it today. I see it, so I'm going to get it, yeah, like so. And now, like that. And now I'm going to take my brush and just kind of go into the white a little bit and come in with it and just kind of, blend it in and make sure I got a little detail on this. You ain't got to have the detail. I told you that, but just all around these toes, because these toes been in all kind of little mud holes or what have you. They've been doing all kind of crazy stuff with these toenails, these feet. So we just gonna paint them and color them and make sure they're all covered up. And you can just make sure everything is done. Okay, so looks a little cray-cray. But that's how they look. They look cray-cray. They look even cray-cray more than that. I mean, I could just really... Maybe have some white on them too, like right in here. So I see some white. So, all right. So I don't talk about these. Don't make it seem like I made their feet look like this, honey. I'm painting what I see. Okay, let's get into it. Sign our art. I'm a sad man with black paint. Look at an abundance of it over here. So I'm just gonna sign it onto 755. And you sign your art too accordingly. And I hope that y'all had a great time painting this time. Because I did. I really and truly enjoyed it. 2 elephants playing outside, chilling. Yeah, they're getting ready to go inside though, because they're going to get into this just kidding, okay? They probably paint. All right. So I want you guys to make sure y'all clean up y'all mess. If you're not finished with your art, it's okay. You don't have to finish your art when I finish it. Take your time. Do what you want to do to it. Complete it how you want to complete it, okay? So I just signed my art. Here it is. Let's go in for a close-up. All right, we got 2 elephants. And look at them toenails. Ooh. This elephant chilling. Put us a tree out there. You know what I mean? Dirt in the grass, skyline. Hope our edges are done. Well, I could do better over there, so I'll get some green or whatever I gotta get to make that happen. This side cool. This side real good. So yeah, do your thing. Have a good time with it. Make sure you clean up after yourself. Let's work out. But before we do, y'all know what we gotta do. Before we change over, let's go check on Mimi. Elephants all over the world. Oh, this like it on my nerves. Hold on, y'all. Is that better? No. I don't even think it's the light. I think it's my camera, my old camera. This thing. Yeah, there we go. I think it wasn't me. Yeah, it's a big one too. So yeah, I think this is accessory, Auntie Cuddles, and it's me. I'm older, so I'm bigger. Yeah, I'm bigger. And I'm on top. Yeah, all right, let's go. All right, so don't forget, you guys, I got a reference photo for you if you're interested in painting this for yourself. I had fun painting it. I really did. It's time to clean up and it's time to stretch, okay? So let's get into it. Don't worry about this. This is my other microphone. This is the one I use when I make music, so you guys don't worry about that. Just kind of in the way, because I've been making music, okay? Hopefully you'll hear something in the next couple of days. Got this piece that I'm dropping with Shandy Cheek Music, hashtag AKA Pipes, and your boy Smooth. So yeah, we'll be doing that. So look for that one next couple of days. Maybe tonight if I can get out of here and get it done. Thank you, Ariel Miles. I appreciate you. Unbiased, Grace Grimes, all the people over there on 755 Media, all my moms, all the Lit fam, everybody. You guys are awesome. Sissy, you've been awesome as well. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so let's get our stretch on so we get up out of here. Y'all know what I mean? So we got to do that. I'm sorry, I got a little too proud. So we got to get our stretch on before we can get up out of here. Let's find some stretching music. Sissy, what we want to do? What kind of thing we want? Yeah, let's go with I don't know. Let's try this one. Let's see what it say. Turn it up a little bit. It might be too slow. No, we did this one before. Yeah, that's fine. Let's stretch, you guys. Which I put your hands all the way up. Wave them side to side, but stretch them now. Keep them stretched out all the way up. High as you can do it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Lay your head back and do it. Yeah, I feel good on it. Stretch all the way up. Wiggle your fingers. You can put your arms down. Just wiggle your fingers because you've been working with your hands for over an hour. I want you to just wiggle your hands. Come on, touch my fingers. Stretch, stretch, touch my fingers. There you go. Good job. No. How about this? That is my favorite. Make an airplane out yourself. Yeah, like a drone. You know what I mean? It just travel around and just look at the sky. Yeah, just travel around. Look at them. Stretch your arms wide now. Stretch them out. Yeah, y'all feel that? If it hurt, don't do it. Okay? Don't do that. I just want you to stretch out. Yeah, you can make yourself into a bird. Just several these. It's just kind of like, yeah. Don't poke your brother and sister in the eye, honey. And give yourself some space. Everybody get a little space. And just stretch out a little bit. You know what I mean? And just kind of give yourself a hug. That feels so good. Hug yourself. Yeah, hug yourself every day. And if you can, paint every day. Right? Because you only can get better with practice. If you don't practice, you can't get better. Right? And the name of the game is to always improve on yourself. No matter what journey you on, whether it's your art journey, your school journey, whatever journey, it don't matter. Keep improving. Okay? Be a better you every day. Right? Yeah. And with that said, everybody, I'm gonna let y'all go and get up out of here. I know y'all got stuff to do. And these kids gotta clean up after themselves. And I do too. Get this art stuff up out of here. And look, invite your family over to see your elephants when you paint them. All right? Invite them over. And everybody get a juice box and come watch y'all paint. Yeah, that's the life. All right? Sissy, get a juice box because I want to show you what elephants I painted today. Okay. She got a juice box. She ready. She said she here for it. Yeah. All right. So until then, until we meet again next Saturday, you guys, I just want to say I love you. Nobody else tell you they love you today. I love you. And I thank you so much for being part of the Just Kidding family. And the Lit fam too. Okay? Everybody, go over there and check out Oreo Mouse 8888 over on Instagram. And she colors in her coloring books and she shows you those. And also parents, if you want, tune in to Passionately Intrigued Arts. She teaches kids how to bake and make delicious snacks for the kids. And also, Unbiased LLC, where she can get you some embroidery done on your kids' uniforms. Have them look at the A1 to the K1 for the new school season. And don't forget, you guys, tune in. 755 Media Appearance and Just Kidding next Saturday. And so until I see you guys again, y'all take care of yourselves. Stay paint slanging, I guess. I don't know, sissy, what we gonna do? We gonna tunnel. Okay, huh? Okay, stay paint slanging. Peace.
It's hot noon. It's hot noon. It's hot noon.
Draw. Set up. Get ready.
Arty 755 is here. The wait is over. Let's go.
Just kidding. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Just Kidding kids are the best kids, baby. Yes, they are.
Are you ready? It's hot noon.
Believe that.
I'm ready.
Let's go, y'all. Hey. Mama, how long should I wait? Wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding. Set up. Get ready. Time to put YouTube on the telly. 12 high noon Saturday, baby. Don't run with your cup, whoa, Nelly. Get around, slash water on your belly. Paint show don't come on, Jelly. I love it, baby. We're artists, we art. The colors we choose. We use our brushes and fingers too. We're paint slangers, we slang the paint, create our masterpiece. We're cracking jokes, we're stretching out. We do this every week. We paint real things and sometimes cartoons. Drop down our tarps and meet at high noon. Other kids are outside, but we're in our zone. We just wanna paint with Auntie 755 show. We're kidding.
It's fun.
Just kidding. We're kidding.
It's fun.
We're kidding. We're kidding.
It's fun.
We're kidding. We paint. We're artists and we are just kidding. Mama, how long should I wait? 12 high noon on Saturday. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday.
No time to play.
Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just